We don't want people going bankrupt because they had to go into the medical care system. We want to impact people's lives. We want to make healthcare simpler. We want to give it peace of mind. There's a value system that we have, which is to help people. In the end, we're there to help people. That's what HealthLock does. That's the heart of who we are. The secret weapon for your medical bills is finally unleashed. This is new, this is revolutionary, and this is absolutely a game changer for everyone. HealthLock's a service that stands behind you so that when you go to the doctor, hospital, pharmacy, you've got a service that automatically is verifying the transaction's price against your insurance to save you money and make sure that your insurance is working for you. So you've got an advocate on your side that's automatic, it's a technology, it's proactive, it's not something that you have to engage in with us. We tell you, good to pay, or flag there's something wrong, and we save you money. Our database, which is now built on over $1 billion of claims audited, is looking at those transactions automatically on your behalf to ensure that that transaction code-wise is correct. Sometimes resulting in a major fine that you read about in the newspaper, where one of the carriers was fined a few $100 million because they went ahead and unfairly denied claims. Our system begins to see this. Our system begins to see upcoding from certain providers. It sees mistakes and errors because they don't have the sophisticated systems to do the billing correctly. So we're actually getting ahead of this where we're starting to see patterns, and the system is really learning then to be very cautious of certain systems, providers, hospitals, and so forth because they have a higher error rate.
There's 850 million denials in America per year. So if you think about that, we have just over 350 million people in America today, and we have 850 million denials. But less than 1% of people actually challenge those denials.
50% of claims have an error or a problem with them. So that means almost every invoice our consumers get are probably wrong. Our customers are members. So the real issue is how can we help them? That's why we're here. That is our passion, is helping people make sure their bill is number one, correct, and number two, if it's not correct, really adjudicating it or saving them money.
A lot of times they don't even know they have a problem. They don't even know that there's an issue. They just figure, wow, healthcare is just expensive these days. Well, sure, it is, but it doesn't have to be as expensive as it is because it should be right, and it's not always right.
And that's what the insurance carriers depend on, is if they make it more difficult, their route to payment is not easy. And a lot of people just give up and say, okay, I'm done with this, or I don't know, I'm at my wit's end, I'm not going to get this done. So that's where we come in.
So one of the things HealthLock is obsessive about is making this as simple as possible. It's for medical, dental, vision, and your RX. So we're a full service for all the things that you do medical, right? We make healthcare easier. We don't want the app or the portal to be something confusing. And so after you enroll, you do what we call syncing with the carrier. And that literally is taking our platform and just through username and password connecting into your carrier. From that point in time, you don't have to do anything else. We then go ahead and monitor your transactions. So if you go to the doctor 6 months from now and you've forgotten about HealthLock, you're gonna automatically get an alert that says, hey, that occurrence, you went to the Dr. Smith on this date, verified, good to pay, you can pay it in confidence. Or that particular occurrence was flagged, and then you open up an investigation. After the investigation's open, we may ask for some information, some additional insight to help us, especially if it's a large claim. But after that, we're the ones making the phone calls. We're the ones getting the medical records. We're the ones that are resubmitting the adjudication of that claim. We're filing the appeal on your behalf. We're doing all that work so you don't have to. It's a very simple process for the user to feel comfortable that they've got someone that's watching their back, looking out for them, and then saving them money.
We also track your deductibles. So as you're in there and you go to the doctor and your bills come through, we're also pulling in your deductible tracking information so you can have it right there next to all your claims.
Currently with HealthLock, we have over 250 carriers that are built out for connections, but the great thing about our program is if we don't have one, all we need is you to volunteer, and within a week, we'll have it set up, and that will be for everyone going forward.
So one of the things I love about HealthLock is that we could actually go backwards to find you lost money. We potentially can flag that and investigate it and recoup lost money for you, which is fantastic. And so again, after you sync, all you need to do is just look out for alerts that say pay the bill or start an investigation. And so that's a simple one-click, one-touch type of approach, and that's how simple we made HealthLock. When we thought about this, especially against, let's say, traditional identity theft that charges per life, those just didn't sit right from us from a pricing standpoint. So now we have it's a family-only service. All of your kids are covered. There is no extra charge. You can also put your parents in the app from a control standpoint. So now, if you really are a sandwich generation, taking care of myself, my kids, and my parents, I can do that all through the HealthLock app.
Is your time worth $1 a day? Because if your time is worth $1 a day, I promise you that your medical bills are worth more. If you don't have HealthLock, you're losing money and you're losing time.
Since the inception of HealthLock, our members have saved on average between $900 and $3,000 a year, which far exceeds what they're paying for the service each year.
We're so confident that you're going to see right away the value, the monitoring, that we provide a 60-day guarantee. So if you're unsatisfied for any reason, you can go ahead and have your money back. But we know you're going to be satisfied, as are so many of our other customers.
HealthLock is a fantastic service that most people don't realize they need.
It's all about taking care of people. That's what we do.
We've already saved over $130 million for our customers. We're auditing over $30 million of bills per month. We're an expert at this.
The thing we give back the most is your time. So it's a complex system that takes a lot of people's time to understand it. And so instead we can step in and help the everyday person not only understand it, but save money as well. And I would add, not just save money, but make sure they're getting what they've already paid for in their insurance.
So HealthLock has a phrase that says, don't go to the doctor without HealthLock. And we mean that. There's so much value and protection and peace of mind that comes with HealthLock. Why would anybody go to the doctor without us? But most importantly, all the savings goes back to you. And so there is no shared savings portion. You pay a monthly fee, that's all you pay, and anything that we save, 100% goes back to you. HealthLock Plus is a fantastic product, and I hope you enjoy it.